Hello and welcome to Susa Plays. It's time for GeoGuessr again. Our challenge mode in 5 minutes. I keep going with this setting, and this will be the seed for the challenge that you can try. You find it in the video description. And let's see what places of the world we will end up in today. Start the challenge. Well, we're in a town. Is this a Japanese town or a Spanish? I mean, all these power lines sort of looked a little bit Japanese to me. See, we have Japanese characters. So let's get to a road and maybe see if we can find any signs that we can read as stupid Westerners. Here we go. No, we can't do that. How about this? A little bit back, please. A little bit more. There we are. Odor. Too bad about that. Kanoma Tohoku Odomo. Can we maybe if we go one back? Didn't need to turn around. Here we go. Odori it was. Straight forward. Kanoma and Tokohu to the left. And Route 4, I suppose, is the road we're on. Let's look. Tokohu. That's not Tokyo. Odori. Odate. That's close. Route 4. There's Route 4. That's a big one that goes through all of Japan. All the way from Tokyo to the north. So let's follow Route 4 then. Taito, Tokyo, Adachi. This is the 4, I think. No, this is the 4, right? So if we can find Odori at least, or maybe Kanuma or Tokohu, we would be close. Goes up here and then to here. Where's number 4 go? Oh, here it is. Okay, I'm not looking for the city I was supposed to be looking for. Now they're trying to add feature to Windows, which won't work. There we go. Odori, you said. No. No Odori. Shima. Shiroshi, Yamagata. Well, we're either here in the north, or Odori is not big enough for us to find. Maybe we should look for another sign instead. Kahoku, no, Tohoku. That was close. This is like the mountains. I don't see any mountains. But then again, we're inside of the city, so let's move a little bit this way. I want to see a bit of our surroundings as well. Okay. Okay, over here we have more signs. Maybe a little bit. Route 4, city office, 119 and 76. No, 119, yes. So, can we find the 119? 107, 108. 112. 113. 121. Where's the 4 now? It's over here. 115, 114. It must be somewhere around here, right? 100 and... No. 119. Maybe if I zoom in a little further. Oop, time up. It was to the south actually. There's Kanuma, that wasn't it. There's the 119. And there's the 4. It was the point where we lost the 4. We didn't quite know where it went. So the 119 is up there, and then the 4 was nearby, but not quite there. I think we went over here maybe, and we could have found the Shinkansen line, maybe. Tohoku Shinkansen. Oh, Tohoku is the train. Oh well, the train line, maybe. Well, at least 4,500 points. Nothing to be ashamed of, I feel. Alright, now we're in a different city. Palm trees. And these blue fences sort of feel Mediterranean to me, but this looks a little bit like perhaps South America. And then again, the sakura blossom there might be... pare. Well, we saw this in Brazil. It means stop in Portuguese, maybe in Spanish as well, so let's look for a sign or something where we can perhaps see which language they use. SOS Cacamba. So the C there is the Portuguese / Brazilian marker. Cacamba, I wouldn't be able to find it in an hour, I would say. So I'm gonna put the marker down in Brazil, and then we're gonna watch out for the man with the donkey. Oh, that way? What? Corda Pele. So this is the house of Pelé, the famous Brazilian football player. I think he means we should take the first to the right. That guy. So let's do that. Well, it looks like they have a big city over here. But I'm not sure if we're on the road to go there. He tricked us. You see some graffiti here? We can't get through here, can we? It looks like a dead end. It is. Okay, let's try and get around the block and get to a road that will take us over to those buildings to the north. Or at least the road that's leading there, that will tell us what city those buildings are. Well, there are big buildings this way as well. Okay, this road looks like it might go through. I can't find a city or region by looking at shops, I don't think. Here we go to... Alright, now we're starting to get somewhere. Hotel Uni World. Estacionamento. Is that a city? What does these balloons say? Vivo. Alright, we have some sort of park here. Okay, let's go this way. We wanted to go north. Driving on the right. Well, we're pretty sure we're in Brazil. Estacionamento again. Collegic. Estacionamento. I wouldn't be able to find that, would I? No. Okay. Crocs. Those are the shoes, right? They're everywhere. So, escolar. There's a gas station. We're heading towards these buildings. This is not a city center at all. It's just one big building in the middle of nowhere. What is this building? This is like a residential España. Well, we could be in Spain, but this is like this Spanish residential. No, I didn't think we were in Spain. We were actually pretty close with our random guess there, but we were close to Aracatuba. That was the city where we were south of, but I didn't find that anywhere on the map. I mean, I didn't find that anywhere on a sign or something, which I could have found if I'd searched for this in this resolution here. Oh well, I didn't find the road 267, 154, that could have helped, but 3,800, we're still averaging enough to get to our 20,000. Is that a real horse? No, that's a sign of a horse. Okay, small road, little bit of brick wall, looks European because it's not super straight. It's sort of like they built the road before they drew the map. American cities often look like they've drawn it on a map first and then built it, which probably was the case. Oh yeah, the sky looks very weird with one of these surround cameras. Now, this is like hills and mountains that I associate with the Mediterranean region, but I might be wrong. With a small road like this, we might even be on an island, perhaps on Cyprus or something. But let's see if we can find a bigger road. It is paved. Well, we have a view. I don't see any cities anywhere nearby. This is not a city, is it? No. Okay. Well. I don't fancy our chances of finding road signs on a road this size. It looks like it's a single lane. And all we see are rocks. Well, and trees and clouds. No, everything is nondescript. Okay, more turns. And I don't see any cities or civilization in the distance, and we can see pretty far from here. It's a good view. This could be like a track in a car game. If it was a racing game and this was the track, which was the country you picked? Italy? France? Greece? Something like that. I'm gonna put us in, oh, say Spain maybe? I'm gonna put us in Greece just because. Somewhere in mountains or hills like that. Because I think we were in Greece once before on this channel, but it's not very common. Way more often in the United States. Which is understandable, it's a larger country than Greece. Now here are these serpentine roads. It's not very large mountains, but there are these tree-like, well, small trees. Oh, here we have some people. We're parked on the right side. So, here we go. Oh, it's a railway crossing. Stop. No train? No train. Good. You shouldn't stop on the railway tracks and look both ways before continuing to drive. You should just drive past them. Unless you hear a train coming. You could stop and look before you cross them. But... Alright, we have some houses. We also only have a minute left. Because we had to traverse this long and windy road. Oh, that's the road sign. Now that looks perhaps French to me. I'm gonna move us over to sort of the French southern region. There somewhere, maybe. We have a white cow, I think. Or is it a horse? It is a cow. Well, not a single sign, so we can't see the language. And look at cars or people, but they're always not always the best of clues. I mean, people can look like mostly anything in any part of the world. And well, we were in Italy, but on Sardinia. So I was kind of right about the island thing and about the Mediterranean thing, but not a single sign. If I'd seen an Italian sign, I might have guessed up here, which probably wouldn't have been closer. Well, let's see. Where was the road? This was the road. It's a bit long, windy road. I think we went this way, and we were going all the way up here somewhere, but we didn't reach anything. If we'd gone out the other way, we would have found Calangianus, perhaps the SS-127, and I'm not sure if that would have gained us anything. Maybe a sign leading to Olbia or Sassari, and I would not have recognized Olbia and Sassari as being on Sardinia. So, well, I should have gone with my original guess there, with the island thing. But I should not have gone with my original guess of Cyprus. That would have been really bad. Alright. Hey, we have snow. And mixed trees. And some red houses in the distance. This could be Norway. Can we read this? Gi oss panten. Yes, this is Norway. This means recycle. Or give us your recycle. Or something like that. So, where in Norway are we? Well, we have mountains to every side. So, that eliminates about 1% of Norway. I would say maybe around this part. Let's see if we can find a sign somewhere. We're going south. The road is getting more narrow. That's not good. I want to get bigger roads. This is like the same one as last time, only with snow and fir and pine instead of those bushy trees of the Mediterranean. Some houses though. We didn't have that last time. We didn't have the recycle bin either. There were some road signs, but I don't really care about those. Too small roads for us to find on the map anyway. So let's go here. We had Norway once before, and that was a really good guess. That time, I think we got 4,900 or something. I would really like to keep that up. Alright, we have, well, a sign that was right behind a tree. Not the best planning there. But it wasn't a location sign. Alright, seems we're getting down into a valley here. That's usually where the cities are. Oh, a tunnel. Or a, well, half tunnel. I don't know what you'd actually call this. Okay, here we are down at a frozen, not a river probably, but maybe it's an inlet or a small lake maybe? It could be lakes in Norway. Oh, the mountains. They make the camera a little bit weird. It kind of wants to look at the walls. But we don't want to. We want to continue driving here. Stop looking at the walls. Stop, I say. Okay. Here we have nothing. More houses. Well, this sort of makes me think we're closer to the water, because we saw sort of an, well, frozen water. Yes, yes. Alright, we're getting into some sort of city here. There's a car following us, but we can't find any signs except for the ones that tells us to drive, how fast we can drive. Now, Øyne, Øynuten, Lønnegrav. This could be far north in Norway. Lønnegrav. I don't think these cities are of this size. I think they're smaller. Øyne. Lønnegrav. Can't find them. I'm gonna move this a little bit north. And let's see. Don't really fancy our chances here. Grindberg. Grindberg Trävarufabrik. They make wooden products. Okay, the water is not frozen. Oh, we were actually further to the south. I don't see any of those cities we saw on the sign, unless I zoom in. We're going south on the road, so we would be Øyne camping. Could have found that, huh? Not really. So it was a lake we saw, not one of these long inlets here, fjords as they call them. But 3,500 points, that's actually not better than the Sardinia guess. However, we have 15,000 in 4 guesses, but this one looks a little bit tricky. It looks like perhaps Australia or North America. Let's just find another car so we can tell the difference. See which side of the road they're driving on. Because the camera won't allow us to get any better guesses than that, I would say. Some houses. The road's straight enough for North America. It's not going straight north though, it's going a little bit northwest. Nothing. No other cars. Nothing at all. Going as fast as I can here. See if we can get out of this camera area. If we can't, then it's probably Australia. North America, you would usually... Oh, that was the end of the road. So all of that for nothing. Let's go the other way. Actually, let's go back to the start. Return to start. And were we going? We were going north, so let's go south instead. I am gonna put the marker in Australia. What? That's the end of the road again. Oh, it was a turn here. So we don't want to go north, we want to go this way. Okay, the camera didn't get better. I'm gonna put the marker in Eastern Australia. And there's a river or canal maybe. It looks like this bridge actually opens or something. No, that's just a walkway. Strange. If it was a canal, they would want to have the bridge openable, I think. It didn't look like it could open. Maybe it's one of those that pulls back. Now, where would you have found a canal or river? It looks a little bit too straight to be a river. Maybe it's just an irrigation ditch. Ah, a larger road. Maybe. Yes! We're driving on the left, so we're in Australia. And we found a better camera. Now, we still need to find some sort of sign and some sort of... Ah! Look at this. What did it say? Homewood Rest Area, 2 kilometers. Do you think we could find the Homewood Rest Area in Australia? That would be kind of finding a piece of hay in a haystack. Which would be really easy. Unless you wanted a specific piece of hay, like Homewood, then it would be really difficult. Alright, here's the rest area. On the left. Should we stop and take a rest? Where is it? Oh, it's probably as the... No, it's over here. Parking. There's the rest area. See, this trucker has taken a rest. But we continue on. It's the Highway 110. 800, 834, A2. I think it maybe is one of these a little bit smaller, like this one, 60, 67. Which way is the highway going? Northwest? So perhaps down here then? These would go west, northwest, or we could be up. Well, that wasn't too bad. It was even further to the southwest. We were on this road, and then we found the B75, I guess. No, we didn't go north, we went south. So we found this one, which is the Conargo Road. Oh yeah, and then we had to turn this way. No, that doesn't make sense. Because we would be in Deniliquin, and we didn't see any city at all. Maybe we went down here and then took this one and ended up on the Cobb Highway. That makes a little bit more sense. So we would have found Pretty Pine soon. Wanganella Bururban. Well, I had a big spread of different places today. We were in 4 different continents. We didn't get North America, but we got Northern Europe, Southern Europe, Asia or Japan, Australia, and then South America. So that was a fun round. 18,891 points, not too bad. Could have done a little better on the Sardinia one and the Norwegian one. If you'd found a sign for a larger city, I could have probably found it. But all in all, pretty good. And I hope you had fun. I hope you liked the video, and I hope to see you again for the next episode, which will be tomorrow, or perhaps it's already up, depending on when you look at this. But for now, take care and goodbye.